When you delve into the world of specialty coffee, you'll quickly discover that altitude isn't just a footnote on the coffee bag, it's a pivotal factor that dramatically influences the very taste of your brew. The elevation at which coffee plants are lovingly cultivated has a profound impact on everything from the physical structure of the bean itself to the intricate flavor profile that ultimately graces your cup. Let's embark on an exploration of how altitude makes a significant difference in coffee farming and what key characteristics you should be aware of as a discerning home barista. Why altitude holds the key in coffee farming. Coffee plants, like any agricultural crop, thrive within a specific range of environmental conditions. Altitude directly impacts several crucial factors. Temperature. Higher elevations are characterized by cooler average temperatures. This cooler climate leads to a slower and more gradual maturation process for the coffee cherries. Oxygen levels. The air at higher altitudes is thinner, containing lower levels of oxygen. This subtle stress on the coffee plant contributes to the development of denser and harder beans. Pest resistance. The cooler temperatures prevalent at higher elevations often create a natural barrier against many common coffee pests and diseases, reducing the need for extensive interventions. This combination of slower growth and the unique environmental stresses experienced at higher altitudes often culminates in the development of more complex and concentrated flavors within the coffee bean. High-altitude coffee. Unveiling the characteristics. Coffee beans cultivated at high elevations, typically above 1,200 meters, often exhibit the following characteristics. Brighter acidity. A lively and often more pronounced acidity that adds a vibrant zing to the cup. Floral, fruity or citrus notes. A wider spectrum of delicate and nuanced flavor notes reminiscent of flowers, various fruits or zesty citrus. Dense, hard beans. The slower growth and thinner air contribute to beans with a tighter cellular structure, making them ideal for lighter roasting profiles. Examples of high-altitude origins. The renowned Ethiopian Yirgacheffe, the highly sought-after Kenyan AA and the complex Guatemalan Huehuetenango are prime examples of high-altitude coffees, best suited for manual brewing methods like pour-over or Chemex, where the subtle and intricate flavors can be fully appreciated and showcased. Low-altitude coffee. Exploring the characteristics. In contrast, coffee grown at lower altitudes, generally below 900 meters or around 3,000 feet, tends to possess different characteristics. Milder acidity, a less pronounced and often smoother acidity on the palate. More earthy, nutty or chocolatey tones. Flavor profiles that often lean towards comforting notes of earth, various nuts or rich chocolate. Softer beans. The faster growth cycle often results in beans with a slightly softer structure, making them well suited for darker roasts or inclusion in blends. Examples of low-altitude origins. The popular Brazilian Santos and many Indonesian Javas are examples of coffees grown at lower elevations. Best suited for brewing methods like espresso or drip brewing, where their comforting and round flavor profiles are often ideal for daily drinking, especially when paired with milk. Understanding a coffee's growing altitude can be a valuable tool for you, the home barista, because it helps you. Choose beans that are more likely to align with your personal taste preferences. If you crave bright and fruity notes, high-altitude origins are a good starting point. If you prefer smooth and chocolatey flavors, explore lower-altitude options. Experiment with brew methods that best highlight the bean's inherent character. Delicate high-altitude beans often shine in pour-overs, while the bolder profiles of lower-altitude beans can stand up well in espresso. Develop a deeper appreciation for the subtle nuances behind what makes each coffee truly special and unique. To guide your coffee exploration, try a high-altitude single origin. If you're drawn to vibrant acidity and complex, often fruity flavors, seek out single-origin coffees that clearly specify a high-growing elevation. Go for a lower-altitude blend. If your preference is for a smoother, more chocolatey cup that's perfect for everyday enjoyment, consider a well-regarded lower-altitude blend. Look for roast labels that specify elevation. This information is often a hallmark of a quality-focused roaster who values transparency and wants to educate their customers about the unique characteristics of their beans. In conclusion, altitude is a key factor that profoundly influences the flavor tapestry of coffee. By understanding the highs and lows of coffee cultivation, you can navigate the world of specialty beans with greater confidence and consistently brew cups that perfectly align with your individual taste preferences. Happy brewing!